Oh, hey, I'm here in my Office Evolution office in Ann Arbor, Michigan, currently annoyed that I just recorded like a 6-minute video and it didn't save. So we're gonna do this again. Okay, but I care so much about you that I wanna make sure that I record it and you see it this morning. Okay, so that's how much I love you. I'm doing this again. All right, so here we go. Today we're talking about LinkedIn visibility. I've been posting a lot about how LinkedIn is the place to be right now, like Facebook was quite a few years ago, that it was the place to build an audience, it was the place to really establish your business. LinkedIn is that right now. Organic traffic is at its peak, and it is the time to build an audience and to really gain traction. So I've had a lot of people reaching out to me to ask me, okay, great, that's awesome. How do I do that? I'm doing the things that you're saying and it's not quite working for me. So here are my 5 tips that will help you to generate more visibility. And obviously it's going to take time and it's going to take some practice, but I know you can do it. So number 1 is no article links. This is something that I'm constantly testing because we all know the LinkedIn algorithm has a tendency to change and evolve, so I do post article links with metadata to see what happens. I have found that if you post an article link from a high profile news source like the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, things like that, you can generate some reach that way. But for the most part, when you post something that just has its metadata, it's your own personal article or something from your website, you aren't going to receive as much of a reach than if you were to post content from that article and then add the link in after. So you can post some of the content from the article, some of the top points, the key takeaways, and then edit the post after you hit publish and add the link in after the fact. So that can be a good way to avoid adding that metadata. My personal opinion as to why these don't do as well is because LinkedIn is looking for conversation, and when we post articles, the idea is for people to click through and read instead of engaging right there in the newsfeed. And that takes us to number 2, which is generate conversation. LinkedIn is looking for people to have loads of conversation within the newsfeed, and the more conversation that you have, the more reach you're going to get. You can do this a number of different ways. You can post something that is edgy, something that maybe pushes the envelope a little and ruffles people's feathers. You can post a question. I love doing that. You can ask people their opinion or ask them about themselves. People really love talking about themselves, but the key is to generate conversation back and forth within the feed, and the more you do that, the more your post is going to be served and the higher your reach will be. Number 3 is hashtags. So back in the day, LinkedIn rolled out hashtags and they didn't really go anywhere. They now do. So hashtags act as a filing system of sorts. So things like business, entrepreneurship, strategy, branding have millions of followers. So when you post something and you add that hashtag to your post, it's going to file your post under that same hashtag. And your hope is that new people who are not a part of your current connection network are going to see what you posted and might engage with you or might want to connect with you or follow you. Number 4, which goes against productivity best practices, go down the LinkedIn rabbit hole. This is something you can set a timer if you don't want to find yourself losing 2 hours of your life every day because you start being entertained, annoyed, whatever it is, and you start having conversation. Set a timer for yourself for 10 or 15 minutes. Just start commenting, linking, connect with people that you find interesting. The key is that the more that you engage outside of just posting on your own profile and your own account, the more reach you're going to get. LinkedIn's algorithm clearly rewards people who are full scope engagers that reach out and connect with people, who comment on other people's stuff more than just sounds great, nice, and actually generate conversation, and then also post things that generate conversation. Finally, number 5, change up your content. Don't be one note. If you are in a particular industry, don't just post things about your industry. Don't just post hilarious memes or videos or whatever. I mean, unless you're, somebody who's insanely amazing, which there are many people out there who are. But if you're just trying to get started and build a following, make sure that you change it up so that people don't just realize they're seeing the same exact thing every time you post. I don't always post about LinkedIn. I'll post about business or my professional self or ask questions. So change it up to make sure that people don't get fatigued by what you're saying and that they always say the same thing. Okay, now we are going to say a little prayer that this video sticks and I don't lose it. And I hope that if you have any questions about these practices or any other visibility tips, I do have more than this, but if you have any other visibility tips or any other questions, post in the comments below and I would love to have a conversation. I'm just gonna keep drinking my coffee.